He Tampa Bay Buccaneers were the talk of the NFL. With an unexpected pick in the draft and bold comments from GM Jason Licht in 2 different interviews, the franchise made it clear they've got big and maybe even concerning plans for the near future. One of the team's stars, one of the most promising rookies in this year's class, and even a name nobody really knew ended up at the center of decisions that are already stirring things up. And yeah, there's one quote from Licht that'll really make you raise an eyebrow. So if you're a BUCS fan or just love watching how a competitive team is built, you can't miss a single detail. Hit that like button and let's get into the video. Alright, so here's the scoop straight out of Tampa Bay, and yeah, it raised some eyebrows. With the 19th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buccaneers went all in on Ohio State wide receiver Emeka Egbuka, and let's just say, people weren't exactly expecting that. Most thought they'd use that pick to shore up other areas, but instead, GM Jason Licht made a bold move that, in hindsight, is starting to make a lot more sense. When you already have a WR room with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and up-and-comer Jalen McMillan, adding another top-tier receiver feels like a luxury unless, of course, something else is going on. And that something is Godwin's ankle, which he tweaked late last season. Things had been quiet on that front, but then Licht appeared on the Pat McAfee show and pulled back the curtain a bit. Asked about Godwin and the Egbuka pick, Licht kept it real. It's all about the weapons, man. Best player available, he said. As for Godwin, he's exactly where we hoped he'd be. We locked him in for 3 years. That's a long time in this league, so we're pumped to have him. Licht also made it clear they're not going to rush his recovery. The goal is week 1, but now they have the luxury of easing him in thanks to their shiny new rookie. So whether Egbuka ends up being early insurance or a breakout star from day one thing's clear. Tampa's WR depth just got wild. If Godwin is healthy and Egbuka adjusts quickly, Baker Mayfield might have one of the most stacked receiving core in the entire league. Buckle up, this Bucs offense could be electric this season. Now, what do you think about the Bucs' moves? Are they gearing up for something bigger, or was this just bold strategy? Drop a comment below, because here comes the most intriguing part, a behind-the-scenes story that nearly turned into a wild decision, but ended in a 4th-round gem. Jason Licht almost went full draft maniac again, but this time, they managed to reel him in. The Bucs GM, famous for never passing up a good trade during the draft, which he did for 9 straight years, finally hit the brakes for the 2nd year in a row, but it wasn't easy. He admitted on the Pat and Aaron show that it took some serious restraint and help from his team to stop him from doing something stupid. And the reason for that near relapse? A guy named David Walker, the linebacker from Central Arkansas, had the front office buzzing. Licht was itching to trade up for him. The guy is only 6'1", but put up monster numbers in college, 31 sacks over the past 3 seasons. When Tampa finally got Walker in the 4th round, Licht said, "David Walker, just wow." He added that linebackers coach Larry Foote nearly did backflips when they saw he was still available. It got so close that Licht had to tell assistant GM Mike Greenberg and VP Jackie Davidson to literally hold the trade phones just so he wouldn't pull the trigger too fast. "I told them, don't let me do anything stupid to move up for him," Licht admitted. And it worked. The Bucs got their guy, kept all their future picks, and landed a potential gem. Walker is fired up to learn from guys like Hassan Reddick and Yaya Diaby, saying just being in the same room with them already makes him feel like he's growing. If he can translate his insane college production to the NFL, fans are gonna love watching this guy fire off the edge every Sunday. And with the kind of energy and humility he's bringing, Tampa Bay may have found a pass rusher who's not only talented, but has the right mindset. As he put it himself, "You're getting a high-effort guy. I'll do whatever it takes to contribute." That's a 4th-round pick that could deliver 1st-round results. Honestly, Jason Licht walks the line between genius and unpredictable. He nails a lot of moves, but he's always one heartbeat away from rolling the dice. This time, patience won out, and it may have landed the Bucs 2 very valuable pieces. Now all that's left is to see if this bold planning turns into wins on the field. If you're just as curious to see how it plays out, make sure to subscribe and stay locked in for everything Bucs.